Yo, what's up, everyone? It's Logan from Calling Our Shot. We made it to the end of the week. It's Friday. I'm stoked. I hope you have some good weekend plans, and I hope your weekend plans involve blowing the money that you're going to win tonight. As always, I've got the MLB picks. We've got our usual money lines and no run first inning bet, but we are also trying out a few new picks, so stay tuned. Make sure you catch those. You guys are absolutely killing it in the community. Road to 4,000. You guys, every day we keep growing exponentially. You guys are awesome. Please like and subscribe if you already aren't. And also go join our Discord. Discord's a group chat where everyone's just talking about gambling, bouncing picks off of each other. We have over 1,000 members. Over 1,000 members is amazing for a betting community. And the chat is always live. Last night, especially during that Dodgers game, man, there were some tense moments in there. Chat was going wild. You'll love to see that. All of your Calling Our Shot friends in there. I want to give a little recap of yesterday. As probably we all know, the Mets game got postponed, so there's nothing you could do about that one. We went 2-2. Maybe you went 3-2 if you took my Twins pick at the end. But guys, it's a long season. We got to bankroll manage. As long as we're not bleeding like the last few days, we'll be fine. I mean, baseball's a long year. We're not even a month into the season yet. So we're going to be great. Starting off today's picks, though, we've got Braves versus Cubs. Braves money line minus 134. Don't think twice about this one. This is my most confident pick of the day. And I say most confident because I canceled the lock. Yeah, the Dodgers sweat fest was enough for me last night, all right? The L word is cursed. It's cursed in relationships. You don't want to tell someone the L word and them not tell you it back. And you don't want someone to call your bet the L word either. L being lock in this case. Nope, you don't want to do it. It's a jinx. It's too much pressure. Don't do it. It's canceled. The lock isn't even here today. So, but this is my most confident bet in the day. And it's looking at these two teams stylistically. Look, you've got the Braves, who, if you guys bet NBA, I like to compare them to the Wizards or the Kings, right? They're not going to play defense. They're just going to try to outscore you. That's exactly how the Braves play. You know, their bats are on fire. I always say Acuna. Oh my gosh, Acuna is just absolutely scorched. Flame emoji. And Freeman. You've got all these great hitters. And the Cubs, yeah, they're on the exact end of the spectrum. They don't like scoring runs. So fun stat out for you guys here. The team that scores the most runs win. I know that just blow your mind, but yeah, that's true. So we like the Braves to outscore them at the very least. It's at Wrigley. That doesn't scare me at all. And on the mound for the Cubs, Davies. What did he do in his last start? He gave up 700 runs to the Pirates. Ooh, you don't love that at all. Pirates bats are nowhere near the Braves. We're taking Braves money line with some confidence here. Moving into the next pick, got another money line for you. Indians versus Reds. We're taking Reds minus 112. This game's a pick'em, and we're looking for edges here, right? Similarly to what I just said about teams that can score versus teams that can't score, the Reds can score. The Indians can't. The Indians just got no hit a couple days ago. Yeah, I know they won yesterday. Of course, they screwed our White Sox pick, but that's fine. Using a site called OddsShark, which if you haven't checked out Austin's video about his gambling sites that he uses, go check out that one. It's super useful for gambling sites and tips and to help you do your own research, right? We always preach do your own research here. Using that site, Reds are first in runs, fifth in hits, right? Other end of the spectrum, you've got Indians, 25th in runs, 29th in hits. That's not great. Reds should be able to just outscore them at the very least. I like Reds money line in a good spot there. Now we're trying out a new type of pick. We always have a few people in the comments saying, oh, well, if you like a certain pitcher better than the other, try the first five. The first five bet, for you guys who don't know, it's usually in the inning prop section. It's basically betting the team that's going to win the first half of the game, essentially. So starting pitching does make a big difference in this one. We're going Tigers versus A's. We're doing A's first five here. Why? Well, first of all, it's a trend pick. The A's are 3-1-1 in their last first five innings. So yes, they did tie in there. Yes, a tie is an option, at least on my sports book. So, you know, if it ties, you take an L in a different way, but that's okay. It's rare. Montes, who's on the mound for the A's, he only had one earned run in his last start. Let's forget the start where he got absolutely rocked by the Dodgers. A lot of good pitchers get rocked by the Dodgers. Dodgers have some great hitting. We're not going to put that past him. In 2019, he had 10 Ks and only 2 earned runs against this same Tigers team. A couple years back, I know we're reaching with the stats, but any advantage we can pull, we're going to pull it. And one of a disadvantage for the Tigers, Jose Urena, I know I get on him. I've got on him a couple videos ago. When I watched him, he just didn't look good, all right? He was putting balls in the dirt, couldn't find the strike zone. I'm banking on not a great Urena outing today. And, when you bet the first 5, we're not getting the bullpens involved. So I can't give a definitive edge to either team in the bullpen. I mean, it's too early for that. But we're taking the A's, who did just handle the Tigers last night, and it cashed our over in that Logan Trust Me pick. I hope you guys took the over in that game last night. Moving on to our next pick, and this one I don't exactly have lines for because I do these videos early in the morning. I don't have the over-under yet for this. I do have the money line, and we're taking White Sox versus Red Sox. We're taking Boston money line. Should be close to a pick'em. And I also like the under, but I don't have odds on that one yet. So stay tuned for that. This could be a potential trap game for Boston. And it could be a trap line for us, but I'm diving into the trap. Look, guys, Boston's 9-1 straight up. They lost yesterday, as I did predict. But if you watch the way in which they lost, I mean, they came back and they had a chance to win that game when they looked dead in the water. I mean, Boston is a good team. They're going to fight to the very end. And the White Sox are 1-5 in their last 6 against Boston. They don't play great against in the battle of the Soxes, if you will. They're also 4-11 in their last 15 on the road. Not a great road team as well. So we're taking the Red Sox based on those types of edges. They're at Fenway. And also, if you are into the under, and when it comes out and you want to investigate that line a little further, I have a stat for you. The under has hit in 7 of the last 9 games in the White Sox games at Fenway. So 7 of the last 9, certainly a trend pick if you're interested in the under there, but we're taking Boston money line with some confidence here. Now we're at the part of the program where I usually give you 2 no-run first inning bets. Yeah, I'm cutting that down to 1, and the reason why is because I'm tired of watching them not hit. So until we get into more of a flow, we're not doing 2 no-run first innings. We're just going to limit to 1 and one of the better plays. We've got Mets versus Rockies, and we're taking the no-run first inning in this one. We've got DeGrom on the mound. Look, DeGrom should be an automatic 3 outs, right? When he's going at the Rockies top of the order. It's the other side that you have to think twice about. Gonzalez is on the mound for the Rockies, and so far this year, he's 2-1 as a NRFI pitcher. Well, what do I say? What do I mean by that? Well, he's only given up a run in 1 of his 3 starts. So a little bit of a trend there. Can he beat the top of the lineup in this game? Can he get out Lindor? I mean, that's going to be a big question. If you think he can get those 3 outs, you ride with me. You ride with the NRFI. I'm confident. The Rockies play different at Coors. Everyone knows that. There's something weird up there in the altitude. Usually the altitude helps hitters, but look, we're taking the no-run first inning here. In the same game, I'm introducing a player prop. And again, I don't have a line for this one. I do these videos way too early. FanDuel is my sports book. They're slacking. FanDuel, get your stuff together. I'd love to actually talk about the line itself, but I just have to go off recent lines and strikeout lines. We're taking DeGrom strikeouts under if it's 9.5, and I believe it should be 9.5. Extrapolating off of what it was yesterday before they got rained out, it would have been 9.5. The Rockies are getting disrespected. If you watched them last night against the Dodgers, yes, they made any Dodgers bettors, including myself, have a heart attack. They were swinging. They were swinging for the fences. They kept putting, the balls into play. Which, if you're getting strikeouts, the putting the balls into play is certainly a factor. They kept lining out or hitting great shots out to center field. Yeah, they were outs, but if you're going to hit that 10K mark, you have to not put the ball in play. 10 is a lot. 10 is certainly a lot. That's why I'm saying monitor this line. It's a numbers play for me right now if it's at that 9.5 level. If it's 8.5, I mean, you're really disrespecting greatness, right? DeGrom, one of the best pitchers in the game, but career-wise at Coors, I have some DeGrom stats for you. He only had 7 strikeouts and 3 strikeouts. Now, yes, I'm going really far back in his career to find these numbers, but 10's a lot, right? You have to play pretty perfectly. And also another one, the Rockies ranked 12th in strikeouts. So they're a little better than middle of the pack here. And so they don't strike out a ton. Just something to monitor. I do like DeGrom's under. We're disrespecting greatness. I hope it doesn't bite us in the butt. Now, we normally might get to the parlay of the day. We need to go on a better winning streak before we start investing in parlays, right? 2-2, maybe 3-2 yesterday. No, we've got to get better before I roll out parlays of the day. So keep an eye out for those. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense right now to place them. But before we go, I do want to give you one of my leans. Angels versus Twins. Yeah, the Twins lean yesterday. That one hit. But as I was watching that game, the Twins get nothing from their 6 to 9 hitters. I mean, it's brutal down there. Go look at their batting averages if you don't believe me. But the Twins also almost choked. I think this is a bounce back spot for the Angels. They started out really hot. They've cooled down a little bit, but I really do like the Angels in this spot. That's one of my leans. I hope you guys have a great weekend. We're gonna win a lot of money tonight. Like I said, go blow your winnings this weekend. I hope you have great plans for that. I will catch you guys tomorrow as usual. Take care. Peace.